Hi everybody and all you maniacs out there, welcome back to today's fixture of En-Mao plays FIFA 15. Today it's Hartlepool versus Derby County, the second time they're meeting this season. Well, Hartlepool at the moment are currently 10th in the league. We had a win the last game against Blackburn Rovers, who was second. Now today's clash is against Derby, who I think are third or fourth in the league. So another top of the table clash. Well, the last time we played Derby at the start of the season, the first time, we beat them 1-0. They've since gone on and had a pretty decent season so far, so let's hope that we could do something against them here when we play at home against them. We're in the blue and white stripes. Derby County are in their white kit. And it's going to be hard to see them today because it's snowing at the town park. So without further ado, let's head over to Hartlepool.
Can they bank another 3 points to keep that fantastic?
As you can see, Derby County are now 5th in the league. We are only 4 points behind them. That's all that separates us and Derby County, and 5 places in this league. So 2 wins in a row could take us above them. Anyway, here's the Hartlepool team coming out to play. The referee's allowing the match to continue, even though it still is snowing. It's not very heavy snow still at the moment, but it is settling. Let's hope that this game is as enjoyable than building a snowman. Anyway, if you've seen my games before, you'll know that I will do the commentary for the Hartlepool team, as I kind of know who they are now. Here's the starting 11 for them. We're going to have Barber back into goal after that last fuck-up by against Leighton Orient by Halstead. We've got Barber in goal with Duckworth, Nerney, Bates and Holden in the back. I didn't see who was playing in the middle, but I'm guessing it's Woods, Walker, Compton, En-Mao, and then up front we've got Lee and Alessandra. Here's the Derby County players. Well, there you go. Let's see if we can get the win against them. They're playing that weird formation that I don't seem to like playing against because I find it so hard to score against them. We do really need the win here though, so I really do need to start putting some goals into the netting, inside the crossbar, not on the outside of the bar. Anyway, here we go. It looks like it's going to be Hartlepool who've won the toss and going to kick off. They're going to be playing from left to right in this first half of football. Today's match official is Ian Lowcroft. Let's hope that he has a decent game. The players are ready. The fans are ready. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. Ball played away, straight away back to Woods. This is going to be really hard to commentate because I'm finding it really hard to see the actual players properly on the pitch, let alone play the actual game with them. Anyway, it's En-Mao with the ball. He's trying to run it forward. He's got into the area. He has a long-range shot. Just fizzes it past the post. He's here. He's letting Derby County know that we are here to beat you. And, well, that first shot shows it. It just needed to be a bit more on target. The goalkeeper goes and picks up the ball from behind the goal and gets ready to kick it in from the goal kick. Plays it long up the field, really long in fact. Goes straight to a Derby County player who turns, plays a through ball to the other striker, looking to get a bit further forward, doesn't manage to do so. As you can see there, Norwich taking the lead over Leighton Orient. Leighton Orient who beat us in the last game. If you saw it, it was in the FA Cup. We lost 3-0. And as going back to what I was saying when I was talking about the team sheet at the start of the game, we've got Barber who's stepping back into goal, considering the major fuck-up that was the game against Leighton Orient. Halstead, I can quite safely say, did not have his best game ever really on that game and basically cost us the cup. It seems that every single time we go into a cup game, we get a problem with our keeper, or the keeper just cannot seem to play in the cup game. It happened in the first season when we were playing and we got knocked out of the FA Cup due to a goalkeeping error. The second season we got knocked out of the Cup due to a goalkeeping error. And well, yesterday's goalkeeping errors, well, they were even worse than errors, to be perfectly honest with you. They were just pure fuck-ups. That's the easiest way to explain it, unfortunately. I'm sorry for the swearing, but that is it. I just could not... When I finished that game yesterday, I was absolutely gutted for Halstead, the way that he played. Anyway, we are getting attacked by the Derby County players here. They've just smashed that free kick right over the top of the bar. Unfortunately, he didn't manage to put it in the goal because the free kick come in from a sliding tackle that, well, he didn't mean to go in that hard. I think the snow had something to do with the sliding tackle. Anyway, they're trying to play it long up the field. The Derby County defender gets the ball and the referee blows up for something. He's not too happy with the tackle there by Compton, I think it was, or was it Alessandra? I can't really see who's who on this pitch. It's really difficult to see. Anyway, at least the snow's not coming down really heavy anymore. So the ball's played forward to Derby County. All I can see is a black pair of shorts running up the pitch and finding it really hard to see who's running with the ball at the moment. So Derby County come and collect the ball. Get ready to throw it in. Plays the ball forward now because the interception by Hartlepool. And now Hartlepool are charging down the pitch. You've got Alessandra on the ball. He knocks a through ball towards Lee. Doesn't manage to get onto the end of it. The ball intercepted by the Derby County defender and played back up towards the midfielder. He loses it in the centre of the pitch and now Lee has picked it up. We've got a goal at Reading. Well, Reading are beating Huddersfield at their game where they're playing today as well. They're a mid-table team, but it's the Huddersfield that are losing. That's the surprise there, because Huddersfield are playing really well at the minute. I think they were something like 6th or 7th in the league at the moment. They're above us anyway, so I think that's why it's showing us up their scores. And that's a lovely bit of skill by Alessandra, and he's finished it. What a goal! I was there talking about another game and I noticed that Alessandra picked up the ball in the centre of the pitch and he goes running. He does one of his spectacular runs past 3 of the defenders and then slots it just underneath the keeper. The keeper doesn't have no chance. Alessandra going back to his goal scoring best here, and what a goal that was. That's put Hartlepool back into the lead. It's Hartlepool 1. Derby County 0, and that's his 6th goal now in the Championship for this season. Let's hope that he can put a few more past Derby County. Another couple to get the lead, and then hopefully we'll get the win here. We now need to keep hold of this lead though. That is the main problem for Hartlepool, because we seem to always get the lead and then lose out to a stupid goal or the equaliser that the other team normally score pretty much straight after we've scored. And now Derby County are on the attack. They're on the edge of the penalty area. A lovely tackle there though by Nerney, blocks out any attack. And now it's with Alessandra. He's free again. He's cut inside to go into the penalty area. He gets tackled at the edge of the area. And now Lee with the ball tries to have a go at goal. He's gone down in the penalty area. The referee blows though for an offside decision. He was coming back onside. Unfortunately, they give it as offside. I think the offside was against Alessandra, even though Alessandra wasn't in the playing position. He wasn't affecting play with that. FIFA really need to have a look at the way that they well, not FIFA, sorry, EA really need to have a look at the way they code that offside decision, because as you can see, there's plenty of times where, yes, I agree they're offside, but it's the wrong player who's given as offside, even when it's not an advantage ball to them.
And it was an easy
anyway, Walker trying to get the ball forward, doesn't manage to do so. The ball's intercepted by Derby County now, and they're going running back the opposite way. A goal to Millwall against Blackburn. Blackburn not on a very good run of results at the minute, currently losing to Millwall. They lost to us in the last game of the season that we played here, 1-0. Absolute brilliant goal scored by Lee in that game. pretty much on par with this goal that was scored by Alessandra a few moments ago. That's another look at that goal. Absolute beauty of a goal. Anyway, there's a corner here. The ball's crossed in. The header towards a goal by the Derby County midfielder. And, oh, the goalkeeper rolls it out. What is Barber doing? Luckily enough, he's got his defenders on the ball there and they managed to clear it out. That could have been another goalkeeping howler by the Hartlepool keeper. Anyway, the 45 minutes has been played. Hartlepool have managed to keep hold of this lead so far. Will they be able to go in at half-time with this 1-0 lead? If they do, that will give them the psychological advantage in this game, and it will allow the other manager to deal with the pressures of being behind at half-time for his team talk. Anyway, the ball played forward. They're trying to get the ball back past the Hartlepool midfielders. Every time the Hartlepool midfielders closing them down and taking the ball off them. En-Mao there gets the ball, knocks it forwards, and the referee blows up for the end of this first half of football. It's currently Hartlepool 1, Derby County 0. And what a game of football so far. I mean, I thought that it could be a bit of a pain, this one really, in the snow. But it's been pretty decent. It hasn't been bad at all. There's been quite a bit of overhitting of the ball and the ball skidding over the snow and going wide or going like longer passes than what they should have been doing. But nothing major. I really think that we've got a good, decent second half of football lined up for you here. Anyway, there's the scores from around the grounds. If you want to see it, rewind it and pause it. Otherwise, here we go with the second half. We've got Hawkins coming on now for this second half and Michael Woods going off and making way for him to do so. Hawkins, who used to be the super sub for our club, hasn't seemed to score very many goals since coming on as a substitute lately. We really need him to get back into the swing of putting the ball in the net when he comes on for his 45 minutes, because he normally only comes on as a super sub. Anyway, Alessandra with the ball. He's gone past one defender, tries to go past the other, knocks the ball a little bit too far ahead of him, and the snow causes him to lose the ball and he's unable to run onto it. At Derby County now going on the attack. You can see that they've had a chat at the half-time, and as you can see now, Norwich extending their lead over Leyton Orient, the team that knocked us out of the FA Cup this year in the last game. But anyway, that was a nice little attack by Derby County. Unfortunately, the ball didn't go in the goal. It could have very easily ended up there, though. The way that they're playing at the minute, Derby County are really pressing forwards, trying to score the equaliser against Hartlepool here. Hartlepool trying to get the ball back. They managed to get it there. Now it's Compton. Knocks the ball to Alessandra. He turns. He's taking it past one Derby player. He's taking it past two Derby players. He has a long-range shot and makes a keeper work for his money this time. What a brilliant save from that ferocious strike from Alessandra. The ball rebounds back out and cleared by the defender, and now they're on the attack again. It's Derby County trying to push forward. They're on the edge of the area. Gets it out wide. Will he get the crossover? He tries to get the cross. It's blocked though down in that far corner, and we're going to make another substitution. Tommy Miller coming off. Brad Walker coming on for Hartlepool, and there was also a substitution going to be happening for Derby County. I didn't actually see who it was though there, so we'll have to wait until that flashes up on the screen again and I'll be able to inform you more. It's Thorne going off, and let's have a look at your shirt, Sunshine. Turn around please. Hendrick coming on. There we go. So here we go with a corner to to Derby County. The ball crossed over and headed away by the defender. Alessandra gets the ball, knocks it back towards Lee. Lee loses out on the ball. En-Mao trying to get the ball back as well. He does so. He passes it to Hawkins. Hawkins knocks it forwards to Lee, but the ball overpowered and goes flying past Lee in the snow. This pitch is really turning into a hard, icy pitch now at the moment. They've got players slipping over left, right and centre. And when they go in with the sliding tackles like that, they can go sliding off the side of the pitch. Anyway, here's Josh Nerney going to come off, and we're going to bring Stuart Parnaby to play back in his defensive role that he used to play in the first and second seasons. The last couple of games he's been playing in the midfielder role. ever since he scored that goal, we found that he was able to play in a midfield role, and he was able to cover a few injuries and a few suspensions in the last season playing in that midfield role. But today he drops back into his defensive role that he played in the very first season when I took over at the club.
Russell.
Also, there's a substitution, Barker coming on for Freeman for Derby County. We're at 70 minutes played. We've got Derby County pushing forwards, trying to score the equalising goal here. Will they be able to get anything out of this game? There's 71 minutes played. Here's another look at that ferocious strike by Alessandra. That could have easily slipped past the keeper and gone in, considering how slippy the pitch is. And, well, the keeper had a decent foot in there to be able to stop that goal from going in. The ball crossed over from the corner, runs it back now, and it's Bates with the ball running up the pitch, knocks it through towards Lee. Lee passes forwards to Alessandra, loses the ball though to the defender once again, and a sliding tackle by Compton allows the ball to go back to the keeper because he's unable to keep control of the ball. Anyway, now Derby County going on the attack. He loses out to Hawkins. Hawkins with a lovely little touch there towards Lee. The referee saw something he didn't like there, and he's given a yellow card.
He's given a foul here, and it's a bad one.
He's given a foul against Jeff Hendrick, the substitute who's just come on the pitch. Got a yellow card straight away. Let's have a look at that. Oh, he went in straight on the knee of Hawkins there. Definite yellow card. Didn't even bother trying to play the ball. Just straight studded Hawkins in the knee. Hawkins not happy with it either. There's another substitution for Derby County.
Something different to think about, a different style of forward.
They're setting up for a different attack, it looks like. Anyway, it's Bates with the free kick. Is he going to be able to play it long? We've got Salmon come on for Martin for Derby County. The ball played long towards the strikers. They got the head on it. En-Mao tried to head it into the goal, but the keeper with a secure footing manages to stop that from going in. It is still currently Derby County 0, Hartlepool 1. 82 minutes played. There is 8 minutes left for Derby County to score the equaliser. Will they be able to do anything with it? Norwich City scoring a third goal against Leyton Orient there. That will be really good for them, to be honest with you. Ooh, offside there from Derby County, a mile offside as well. But anyway, going back to it, Norwich City scoring the third goal against Leyton Orient, extending their lead on this championship table at the moment with that win there down at Leyton Orient. Anyway, the ball being played forward now by the Hartlepool attackers, trying to get it. There's Lee who picks up the ball with a lovely tackle against the defender, knocks it to Alessandra. Alessandra, long range shot, long way away, goes miles wide, absolute waste of it. Should have taken it a bit closer. He's got the time, he's got the speed there. He only had the one defender to go round, chooses not to do so, and the ball has gone out for a corner. It must have come off the defender then. En-Mao to take this corner. Cross comes in deep into the penalty area. Header at goal, just over the top of the bar. That was a lovely header by Hawkins, I think it was. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Parnaby. Parnaby, the defender, coming up to see if he could actually help and put the ball in the net, because he has done it before. He scored an absolute beauty of a goal last season. I can't remember the match it was in. If you haven't seen it, you need to go and watch all of them, and you'll be able to see the goal eventually. It's about halfway through the season. Anyway, we're at 90 minutes. We've got 5 minutes of added time to go here. Can Hartlepool hold on to this 1-0 lead for 5 minutes? If they do, the 3 points will be theirs, and it will be a monumental win here. They'll have done the double over Derby County this season, and it will be such a good win for them to be able to go up the table a little bit further. And there it is. The referee blows the final whistle. The game has finished here. It's Derby County 0, Hartlepool 1, and that win should send them shooting up the table as long as the other teams above them haven't won. Well, we know that one of the teams above them, Norwich City, was winning, and we know that Blackburn were losing. So let's have a look. Well, we'll see that when it gets to the table. But we've got the highlights to show you first of this game. Only one real major highlight, which was the goal from Alessandra. The rest of the game was pretty much mid-table, mid-field passing around and getting it past the keeper. Here's the goal, though, from Alessandro. He picked it up at the halfway line. Absolute beauty of a goal. Any forward who can score a goal from running from his halfway line is worthy of being in my team. There we go. And then you can see Hartlepool absolutely dominated the second half, really, there with this game. Few dodgy tackles going in. I think a lot of that was blamed on the snow. There was the only shot, really, that Derby County had at goal from their perspective and from their game. And, well, there was another shot that Alessandro had. You had Compton coming in with the sliding tackles there, look, really harshly. And that one there was the one that gained him a yellow card, where he just clouted him straight on the kneecap. No need for that in football. No need for that at all. Should have been a red card, not a yellow card. You're very lucky to stay on. And there was Alessandro's final shot at goal that went miles over and miles wide. But it doesn't matter anyway. Hartlepool have won. Hartlepool 1, Derby County 0. As you can see, En-Mao scores a 7.4 for his match rating in this game. I don't think that'll be enough to get him the man of the match, though, really, for this game, because there were so many other Hartlepool players who played so well. Well, unfortunately, he did get man of the match with the 7.4. Anyway, here's the scores from around the grounds. Read them out, big man.
Watford 1, Bournemouth 1, Middlesbrough 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Nottingham Forest 2, Cardiff City 1, Wigan Athletic 2, Charlton Athletic 1, Leeds United 1.
Good win
Hartlepool
by Wigan
United
Athletic
1,
there
Derby
against
County
Cardiff,
0.
stopping them from going further up the table.
Reading 1. Ipswich
Norwich
Town,
City
0.
with their win. That's a
Wolverhampton
brilliant win
Wanderers
for Norwich
1.
City. Extends
Leicester
their
City
lead
2.
over this table.
Birmingham
Blackburn
City
Rovers
1.
eventually
Millwall
drew with
1.
Millwall, so
Blackburn
that
Rovers
really
1.
keeps them in
Norwich
second
City
place.
3.
We'll be
Leyton
able to
Orient
see
0.
what's going on within
Sheffield
this
Wednesday
league
1.
table in
Barnsley
a second.
1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Norwich City with 59
So
points.
there we go. Hartlepool in
Blackburn
9th
Rovers
place,
with 44
played
points.
26,
In third,
won
Huddersfield
11,
Town
drawn
with 42
7,
points.
lost 8,
In fourth,
goals
rising
for
up the table
18,
are
goals against
Wolverhampton
15,
Wanderers with
goal
42
difference
points,
of plus
but only
3.
behind
We're on 40
goal
points.
difference.
Look at
In
that
fifth
though.
and
We
falling
could
are
jump up
Cardiff
to
City
third
with
place
41
if we get a
points.
win and
In
everybody
sixth,
above
climbing
us
the
loses.
table
I know
are
it's a
Leicester
long
City
shot, but it
with
could
41
happen.
points, but
Anyway,
only
the next
behind
game that we
on
have
goal
is
difference.
against
In
Nottingham
seventh,
Forest. I hope
moving
that you will
down
come
are
back and
Derby
join us
County
for that.
with 41
Anyway, I hope
points,
you've
but only
enjoyed this
behind
episode. If you
on
have,
goal
like, comment and
difference. In
subscribe.
eighth and falling
Till then,
are
take
Watford
care.
with 40 points.
Bye for
Bottom
now.
of the table, Barnsley with 16 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Leyton Orient with 17 points. Third bottom, Millwall with 20 points. Fourth bottom, Middlesbrough with 22 points. Fifth bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 28 points.
Anyway, a big thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of FIFA 15. Leave a like if you can and comment if you want to. And please click the big subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Add me on all the social media sites, the links are in the descriptions, as is the information if you ever want to play a game with me. Also, come and join in the fun at the live streams that I do. Links are on the screen right now. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until then, bye for now.